Welcome back to Tom and Sam's Motors. It's been a hot minute. I know it's been a while, and there's a reason for it. So the main reason is that the car is running. I'm currently using the vehicle as a daily for the most part. It's taking me to the gym, doing the sort of things that a vehicle should be used for. However, I am now at a point with this vehicle that I need to save up quite a bit of money to work on the, how shall we say this, the things that are going to cost quite a bit. So, and that's not going to happen till this winter. So in the meantime, the car is running fine. Engine wise, the only thing I'm really worried and concerned about right now is the fact that it's like plus 30 on average here, degrees Celsius for my American friends. So that's over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, I believe. And I don't have any AC, as you guys can tell by this video here. Now, the plan with that is to, instead of going to BMW in Edmonton, which is the closest BMW dealership, which is about 5 hours away from me, is to find it secondhand. Now, I have a bead on it. There is a guy in Edmonton, so I still got to travel 5 hours, but it's not going to cost as much as it would a dealership. Now, I normally wouldn't deal with AC things, especially because, you know, the gases and all that stuff, you got to drain the system. But because mine doesn't hold any compression and because it leaks out naturally, I don't have a worry. So replacing the low pressure line should not be an issue unless, well, you know, I break some plastics or something else like that. But I'm not too overly concerned because, again, right now there's a pinhole leak, as you guys saw in the video. Or in the clip here, and so it's one of those situations. That's the most concerning thing I have now. The program or the plan for moving forward with the vehicle is to use it as a daily, and in the winter I'm saving up for a few key things that are happening. So first things first, as you guys saw also in this clip right here, this is something that needs to be addressed. And obviously, yeah, I got a leak. Anyways, I need to replace this. So that's something that's gonna have to happen. Now, while that happens, I've also reached out to a couple of forums on Facebook to see what else people normally fix. So I'll be looking at that as well. But again, that is something I'm gonna have to save up for. And right now, as it stands, I just did an oil change about less than 1,000 kilometers ago, so I still have some time. And I also have to do the oil pan gasket. That's a much bigger job. And then there's stuff underneath that I'm still sourcing out. So again, at this stage of the game, the vehicle is doing much better. Like I said, I am driving it on the daily. Seems to be doing fine. 256,000 plus kilometers on it. And the last oil change, like I said, was over 1,000 kilometers ago or so. It still looked good. I checked the oil, I checked the filter, everything was fine. So I'm very happy. But it seems to be that little things are creeping up, such as gear changes. They're getting a little bit more difficult to make, especially from first to second. And sometimes going into reverse can be labor intensive. So, lots going on. I do apologize for the long delay. Not like there's too many people watching anyways, but to those few that are, know that I'm working behind the scenes. There's a lot going on in my business as well. There's another video that's going to be dropping on my main channel, Tom and Sense Financial, about a trip that me and my wife just made for her business. So there's a lot going on. As you can tell, I'm sweating and it's hot in here, and I just wanted to give you guys an update. So there are going to be videos coming, especially this winter when it's cold and when I can get back into the shop that my friend allowed me to have. There's going to be a lot more videos coming out this winter, especially for the head gasket. No, that's not the head gasket. Why can't I think of that thing? Anyways, the clip that you guys seen. So there's going to be a lot more videos coming out this winter with maintenance and upgrades to the vehicle. I do have something planned for next week, and no, middle of July, there's a couple of necessary insurance upgrades that I need, and that is, one of them is the windshield. I need it replaced before I get a proper safety. Now my car is insured, okay, so I'm not driving it illegally. It's got, obviously got license plates, registered, all that stuff, but they want me to replace the windshield. I live in Alberta. Every windshield here is cracked, so I guess it's just a money make thing. Okay, yeah, I shouldn't say that. But yeah, that's where we're at. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and there are other videos coming. We'll see you guys soon.